Neverwinter. Gonna be playing kind of like a little series. I'm hoping to upload it to YouTube, I guess. I'm gonna be making a new character. Played this game a long time. Love this game. And I guess I got the idea. I've got so many characters already that, you know, I have no use for even making a new character. But I'm going to do it just to have a little series to upload onto my YouTube. That's the plan, at least. So I don't know how long I'm going to stream each kind of like episode. But my plan is to try and get anywhere between 10 to 15 levels per episode, or maybe base it on zones as I go later on, as the levels get a bit more chunkier. You know, it takes a bit more time to get up the levels. So I'm going to start off here by making a new character, basically, and just see how this goes, really. So, I've got a lot of characters, a lot of different races. I've made one of everything, basically. So, the Dragonborn was a bought race. I bought it. I know. Wow. And luckily enough, I one day got lucky to open a lockbox and got the metallic Ancestry Dragonborn, which is basically a shiny version. They look so nice, they do. And whilst it was free, I got the GIF race. Don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Probably won't play that one just because I'll butcher the pronunciation. So that's what I'm going to avoid doing, basically. So yeah, class-wise, I'm gonna play something like an all-around type of class. So I'm gonna go for a ranger. You can play any single race with any class, and honestly, the racial abilities doesn't really even do that much to your character, but it can help also. So I'm gonna go for something that's a free race, just in case anyone watches these and thinks, you know, they want to kind of follow it as a guide. I don't want to go for a paid race. Be quite unfair. So I'm gonna go for what I think is one of the better races that are free for damage classes, which is the half-orc. Crit severity, you know, they've got dexterity there, strength. It's pretty good. They do good damage. I mean, obviously, if you're going for something like a ranged people, I think you could go for this. I mean, that gives critical strike, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna look through all of them, but there are ones there. That can change the tide when it comes to playing different classes. So, going for the half-orc, I'm going for a male. No particular reason. I'm gonna go for a ranger. I call him the Hunter Ranger because I'm referring to the old Neverwinter names there, but they've gone more D&D, so it's just a ranger now. Dexterity and strength, 100%. Con is good if you like a tank and all that. Gives you more HP points. Strength, I think, is physical damage. And dexterity is like crit, I believe. I mean, you can actually check here. I know they changed stuff not too long ago. But yeah, crit severity, movement speed. So the one you want for a ranger, really, I think, is intelligence, because magic damage bonus. I think most of these are damage, but at the same time, I also think physical. It does physical damage. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I don't play rangers too much, so I'm going for strength and dex, just in case. And then I can always redo my build when I hit level 80 or whatever. But we're gonna get into this anyway. I don't want to spend too much time making my character. And it'll be a character that I probably would delete in the future after doing a series, maybe. Maybe I won't. So, for the time being, I'm gonna make him look pretty cool. I mean, I think the presets are pretty cool. Like, I would 100% rock with this guy, so I'm gonna go for it. But I'm gonna just change a few things. One of them being that heavy. I just love him being heavy and massive. Gonna go for a bit of a bulky stuff. Makes it a bit fat, but Looks good. Sometimes. Beat size, length, anything that's going to make it big. Hand length there, a bit of thickness. I'm not even putting all of them max bars because CBA really. I'm actually going to quickly just do my head size because otherwise I'm going to look like a little miniature head. And don't really want that. So, as for everything else, I'm pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The only thing I like to do is a little trick here. You click the tiny pupil, and then you can kind of set it to a color. I'm just gonna go for like some Sith eye look, and then it looks pretty cool there. You know, when you're in the game, it looks even better. So, head-wise, everything's good. Hair-wise, I don't know. Let's put blonde in. You know what, I'm just gonna rock that style. Try it. Let's go for it. Done. So, this thing here is literally just personal preference. Maybe you want to roleplay or something. I don't know. I just pick whatever I think suits the class. So, a leaf, hunter, ranger, whatever. And, once again, it's kind of like a background of your character. Go to different places. I quite like Leroy. Butchers the name, I know. And then you've got the little main first paragraph, which always stays the same no matter what one you pick for these three. But the bottom one is like changes the background. So for example, here I'm an initiative. Doesn't really change your in-game player by the way. But that one I spent all my life in Silvery Moon. And here I've seen the world of fade to death and accumulated a wealth of knowledge. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Brilliant. So I can just do random names for whatever I want. I'm just gonna go for a custom name for a ranger here. Trying to not go for a Legolas, sniper, whatever, Deadeye, Deadshot type of name. I usually like to make them up. We're gonna go for trying to think how I want to spell it. Pronunciation wise, my name's gonna be Levendite. If that's how it's spelled, well, it is now. So Levendite is. I feel like it suits the nature of the character. So I'm going to skip this little intro, yeah. I don't want to make these too long, these episodes, because I feel like people don't want to be watching for like 2 hours just to see whatever. So I'm going to change my camera view. I like it zoomed in quite a lot. That's a set market, don't want to do that just yet. You see the eyes do look pretty cool. Yeah, just got tiny pupils. And I've got a massive half-orc here. Nothing on the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn are insanely just huge and chunky. And they can't wear helmets, which sucks. And some of them. There's about 3 to 5 helmets in the game that they could wear. But each one isn't just easily on. You know, you gotta grind and get lucky. So that's why it's quite annoying playing a Dragonborn. If you're big on appearance, you like your helmets, you like your styles, it's not all worth the money it costs if you're not going to enjoy your character. But always play a free race first, and before you even contemplate buying anything, I always think just play through the game one character, max them out as much as you can, just to see if you like it. So yeah, level 2 already. The starting zone gets you, I think after this tutorial, this is basically a tutorial, and it'll get you to like level 5 or something. Yeah, so no matter how many things you kill or whatnot, it doesn't actually make a difference. It's automatically going to get you to level 5, this tutorial. I usually have VIP on. I don't currently, which I'm kind of glad because it gives you like bonuses and XP bonus, easy travel, you just pull up your bank just whenever you want it really. It's a bit of a little cheat system, but you're paying for it, so I guess it makes sense. It's not even pay to win, it's more pay for easy access and laziness. Which is big in the world right now, because everyone wants to be lazy when they get the chance. So yeah, without the IP, I'm earning basically the normal XP that people would earn starting the game. I do have companions and mounts that I've bought throughout the years that I could just pull out. Make the game so much easier for me. But I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to play as if I'm just a completely new player. Even though I have the knowledge of someone who's played for a fairly long time, I'm just going to play as if I'm a noob, really. So that people watching that are new kind of get the gist and kind of think, hey, I could do this. So for this part, you kind of don't even have to kill them. If these people, they'll just constantly spawn. And yeah, you can just let them hit this guy and just run him to the next area. It's not going to get you any XP by killing them. So what I usually do is I literally just chill here. I let him hit him. He ain't going to do anything. So lovely stuff. You wax them all away then. Same with these, you don't have to kill any of these, you just gotta speak to Celeste, I believe. Celeste is what girl, honestly, I love Celeste. She's such a sick character in this game. And as you get to the end game content, she shows up so much, and the storylines of her are nuts, you know. It's actually, like, pretty cool. At one stage, you kind of think she turns against you. And there's just so many, like, plot twists. But yeah, her character's pretty good. I find most of the characters in this game, as you get to end game, they go into a bit more detail on these characters, you know, a bit more storylines of them, which is pretty cool. So this is the main part of the tutorial. This is where we're going to be fighting, or trying to get to the Flinger fighter, I guess. Flinger being, I guess, the base game main enemy, main boss. Except there isn't really any DLCs, more like modules in this game, which each is free when they release, which is pretty cool. So the Ranger isn't really doing the best amount of damage right now. There are definitely characters that when you start out, I think especially like the Paladin and the Fire, they can just nearly like one-hit kill everything. But in the long run, I find the Ranger to be pretty damn strong, especially when you reach level 10. When you reach level 10, you unlock basically it's kind of like on your RB button, it's just like a special class of, and the RB button is basically what your level 10 is. And for the Ranger, it's the ability to wield melee weapons, dual wield weapons. And it is a game changer. The damage, I find, is just a lot better than bow and arrow, though when it comes to endgame, or at least level 30, you get to pick your path. That is when you kind of get to make your character how you want. You know, you can make the bow and arrow really powerful, but also the melee even more powerful than that. But hopefully in this episode, I'll be able to showcase the melee. Honestly, level 10 is not very hard to reach. I'm hoping to do at least an hour. Neverwinter right now. But whether I do an hour or less, definitely going to be hitting level 10. This night guy's pretty difficult. When he gets dismounted, just go for the knight itself. Horse is pretty easy to shut down. They have little dots above them, but above the red bars, but below the red bars, which indicates the difficulty of the enemy you're fighting. 3 bars is pretty good for the enemy, but as you can see, he died pretty fast. Okay. Nearly at the boss, which is, I think it's a Harbinger, something like that. It's one of the two. I can't remember how they spell these things. So my boy Makos there. He went in for it, but he got slapped. He's brave. Brave man Makos, probably one of my favourite characters in the game. Got a bit there. So it's the Harbinger. That is one thing. It's pretty tough, but also the game assists you pretty well. Doing LB and X on the Xbox. You shut down these guys pretty fast using your melee abilities, you see. You don't usually earn them that fast, but in this tutorial, it does get you faster than usual. Just to help you out. This is pretty cool. So this guy always drops gloves. It's always the same gloves, I think. Well, it could be different for different classes, but it's always the same. Item drop. He doesn't drop boots or helmets or anything. You'll end up getting your first actual helmet at level 8. Okay, so right now, usually I go to the sand market, and things I've already purchased, I can just reclaim. Companions, mounts, makes it again a whole lot easier. I'm not going to do that, because he will give you like a free horse. And I think level 16 maybe, level 15, you do end up getting a companion as well, so I'll configure that to the appearance thing. Just gonna run down these stairs and get my map. Also, artifact wise, you can get artifacts. And I could reclaim an artifact right now. I'm also gonna ditch the how I do it. I'm just gonna be playing as much as I guess free player that's just got to do. That's basically my aim, yeah. So we've got the mount of the quest. You just go out to the mounts here in the stable. They'll give you a insignia. You just simply stats, and then if you fill all the insignias, they'll give you an actual bonus. That is a power that you can use whilst in combat, up on the D-pad. That is a bonus that I can give you. This one gives me a very terrible bonus. No surprise. And then, speeds. You either go super fast, which I recommend, gallop, or trot if you're doing something like a showcase of your character, or mounts, action shows, everything. So, go to Sergeant Mods.
We have a lead that the thieves will see
So I'm gonna actually head up here. Not that I'm gonna get any rewards, I'm not gonna reclaim anything, but I am just gonna get the XP. It's not much XP, it's not even worth getting, honestly. Thinking about it now, I don't even know if it does get XP, but there we go. So I recommend speaking to this guy as well. It's like a little secret quest, and it is a simple stat. And level up. Take many exits. It's like 3 different, or 4. There's 4 different doors you can use to get out of protect yourself there. So whatever one you're closest to. I went to that one. I don't really know my north, south, east, west when I'm in there, so could have been the north door, could have been the south. Okay, so getting some free potions. Potions have been buffed, so not that long ago they were buffed, so they are pretty wicked now. Ooh, look at that, that's a wizard. He's going for it. Go for it, man. Searching for clues here. So you can inspect people. I love inspecting people to see what they like. Melak. I believe that's what his name is. Look at that guy. It's making this guy pretty good. So, as you can tell, I'm already level 6, which is pretty crazy. I find in this game you do level pretty fast, and if you have VIP, or you can even just go onto like trade house, where everyone basically trades the stuff and sells it for a price. You can actually pick up some XP boosts. Little XP scrolls, they give 3% XP bonus, but it helps more than you think. So. Of course, double XP does happen in this game, not very often, because once you get to 80, there's not much more point in even having XP. It does get you extra rewards, but so it kind of makes sense when they don't put any like loads of double XPs on. There isn't that many new players every day, I don't think, but the game isn't really that hard to level up, as long as you're following the quest line. Anything that gets given to you, just kill everything in your sight. So for this one, we have to recover stolen goods from the ashes and enter the sewers. My personal preference is getting the stolen goods first. You can get them dropped from enemies. I'm going to use my combat power here. As you can see, but that's what a free mount combat power does for you. Got another sack of stolen goods. I do know, I think 4 of the locations, so I can go and collect them anyway. So is that one there? Somewhere around here, I got one. There's one by here. Just run through here. And there's one just around this corner somewhere. There it is. Hey. This is from person. Okay. So, and right at the start, I should have grabbed this one first, but that's still in case. Could turn in them. Mission get level 7. I could, benefit from that, but I usually can't be bothered. I just like to do all my quests in one big go and turn them all in for just a big amount of XP rather than going back and forth. I highly recommend you just do as many quests as you can and then turn them in, unless you're really struggling. If you got level 7, I will unlock a new ability. Could be so usually when I'm playing through here, I'll have a mount and companion equipped, and the companion will be doing damage with me, and the mount will buff my overall damage. Plus I have an artifact which not only buffs my damage, but when I use it, each artifact is very unique. I can buffs from it, or just deal some amazing damage. So playing like this is kind of how a new player would end up playing. It's pretty slow, I can't lie. At the same time, it doesn't take too long to get started. Once you reach level 10, the game just like shoots up, and like the speed of it, the power of the character. It's a whole new thing. Except if you're a cleric. I don't think clerics are that useful. Maybe not even guarded by just a fire. But damage classes, they do better, which is quite nice. God, these scum are taking ages to die. XP wise, only 1 XP, wow. Yeah. Level 7. Each time we level up, increase your maximum hit points. I'm assuming it increases your overall damage too, but I think I've really ever looked into it. Definitely increase your hit points. I think I've got a new power, did I? I didn't. Level 8 I do get a new power, which is pretty nice. This guy's not even the boss, but he's very big. So it takes a lot of hits. So he's dying. He used it. It's definitely one of the weak daily abilities for rangers. So I'm not too bothered about using it on weak enemies. You can see here in the powers you'll have like this one does 700 magnitude. Sounds great, but then that was like 1900. Obviously that one's single target. This one is kind of single target but does a bit more. It kind of pulls them, which does damage to them. So. As you can see, I've been poisoned here. 2 stacks of that. So your debuffs and your buffs kind of show up here. Well rested is something you get from literally just running into any campfire. You have this up basically 24/7 in the game, and it increases all your stats by 1. All your like strength, all that. Increases it all by 1. And it's definitely something you should always have active. Though I think not having it active is pretty hard to happen. So yeah, try and keep that up as much as you can. Sound like a drink there, right. So here I am. I'm on the boss. This guy is Fleabottom. Bad name, honestly, but I respect it. He's just got Fleabottom. So that's interesting. This guy is pretty it's not great. You know, you won't he's pretty easy to kill. He will summon enemies, but you can kill him. Okay, there we go. He doesn't summon enemies no more.
Yes. Oh, help.
There we go. So that's a level 8. You get a new helmet. That's because I think when you turn in these 2 missions, you'll become level 8. But if you've done what I've done just then, technically level 7.
I got what
Which I did. Will be the VIP least. So this is a brilliant thing to have on Stone of Health. You're about to die, you activate this and it fully heals you. I recommend always having that. Check out the weak potion. No one's weak potion. So yeah, that's pretty cool. See, I'm fully dressed here. So I've got the whole outfit, but in the appearance, this is where it can kind of get pretty good. You can change this option here, basically changes it to different helmets. So if I have a really high stat helmet and I don't want to take it off, it looks awful, I can easily make a really cool helmet. I can convert it into this appearance library. That way I can equip it. I can look badass while having the laser stats. And then the change colors, they give you 7 colors for free. You can change the accent, the secondary, and primary, which all changes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can actually do that from like level 1. I just completely forgot to even showcase that. But until you get armor, pretty cool armor, then there's not too much point doing it. Each armor piece changes the colours a bit, it makes it a bit different. So, what I'm doing here is a side mission. Side missions, you can't really tell the difference between them and the side missions, apart from the fact that they'll be off on the side somewhere. Most of the time. But yeah, I recommend doing all the side missions. Always level the character. As you can see here, I got my bird ability now, which is pretty important. And that is restricted arrow. So that's pretty cool. Okay, these people, sludge zombies, what are you doing? Oh yes, awesome, so I've got a warlock again coming in. Or 13, he does really bad damage for 13, I'm so sorry. Or 13, I'd expect him to just melt the health. feel like he didn't do much, but just use his daily ability. He still didn't do that much health. But, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna return to Hazel now. Just turn her into a lovely lady. Hazel.
Most excellent with these
Thank you, Hazel. I'm gonna meet up with Zoe Fargo, one of the Fargo sisters. I can't remember the other sister. I think it's like Lucy Fargo.
Rebels like the lad,
Wait,
ready for our
no, but close to the ground. We are, in fact, close. Sometimes, if it doesn't let you enter these doors, always look up. Okay, it doesn't let me do that. That's just embarrassing. But most of the time, if there's a door that you're trying to get through, there's tons of people around it. You can't get through it. Looking up usually does it. That one, you just couldn't stand close to it. So, kind of makes sense. Taking it. Oof, okay. Also, I just got wrecked. God, I have so far I could be. So yeah, if at all this game interests you guys, you know, let me know. I can always make this into a proper good series. I even know I'll probably may continue just end up doing like little episodes anyway. I do find this game quite fun. Even though I've already got so many characters, I don't mind kind of making this new one here and getting them up. But who knows? I may end up just not being bothered. And so many games out there right now. And soon it's going to be Destiny 2 Season 14, and that's pretty interesting. I love that game so much. So I'll probably be on that majority of the time. I am usually on that game majority of the time. It's only that season, current season's coming to the end, and I don't know, get a bit burning. But I've been playing some For Honor, and For Honor is pretty sweet right now. Honestly, I'm finding For Honor to be just really fun, which isn't like I usually get bored after 2 games. I mean, yeah, it's definitely something I've been loving playing recently. I even done a stream on it yesterday, 4 minutes, and just won. It was a whole lot of fun, and we were winning. I mean, we usually play massive sweats, but we were actually just killing it and winning it. Wow, it just made the game so much more fun.
We'll hold them up.
And we're just wind-ups, you know, we love winding people up when we kill them and just spamming emotes in the chat. We're terrible to play against, honestly. I had to play against myself. Not so much toxic, but just annoying. Okay. So I only have one more mission. One more quest, I should say. Just in this game. That's D&D. Okay, so this is the final quest. It's a 2-part quest. It doesn't really tell you that, but they used to be 2 separate quests. Now they've put it into one. Don't know why. I guess it just made more sense. But yeah, so we've got to burn these Nasher supplies here. Why? I guess supplies can just make them bad, but I guess it doesn't. Either way, we're burning them. So we're doing some good deeds for the lads here. No one messing with Levin died here. This bow is just too powerful. Honestly. Okay. Level 4. it's pretty good if you're playing in a group, because burn a supply, and then the people you play in a group with burn the same supply that you do. Like, just if you time it right. So if you're playing in a full group of 5 people, I think it is. So if you play in a full group of 5, you could just go up to one chest and all click A on it, and you'd be done instantly, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever played in a bigger group than 3 when leveling up a character. So it would be an experience one day to play a full group of 5 people, leveling up from start to finish. That would be amazing. But I doubt it's going to happen. Not many people start new characters because end game it's big. There's a lot of grind you gotta do. People like to play the other classes. Me personally, I have my 8 main characters, which is each of the classes basically, and I've put a lot of effort into each one, but it's taken a lot of time, and I haven't really spent any money apart from general things like mount, which each character gets, and a companion, which each character gets. I haven't really gone up for a certain character and spent a ton on that one character, because there's not really much you can get. I mean, you get a mount, you get a companion, you get character slots and bigger bank space, but there's nothing you can really buy that is going to help your character that much. It isn't, I wouldn't really say it's a pay to win too much. I guess I don't really play much PvP, so PvP player may come along and be like, hey, this game is totally pay to win. I can't say that. I haven't played PvP in so long. The PvP in this game, pretty wicked. You just gotta build completely different for PvP than you do for PvE. Otherwise, you gotta get in the spot, honestly. Okay, so we're coming up to the boss here. Pretty sure this class, but usually this guy is dead in a couple of seconds, so I'm betting that isn't gonna happen now, because I'm just standard gear and all that stuff. No cheat way. He's gonna do like a little spinning move, which makes like immune to damage, which is quite annoying. Okay, well, I dodged him. There we go. So that's a spinning move he's meant to do. And as you can see, he's immune. But there's no point in being immune. He's basically dead. Seriously, what's the point of that? Yeah, there we go. I'm so used to having a little companion behind me, and I don't. So I'm missing out on that. Companions are amazing in this game. Just having one roll with you, it's like it just makes the whole game experience completely better. Especially if you don't have any friends to play with. It's just someone there to just help attack or heal you. Whatever you need, really, you can have a companion. So even a tanky companion. So, gotta take the crown, back to Sergeant Knox here, protect this one player. After that, he's gonna give us quite a lot of quests. If you skip a lot of quests in the game, it can get very overwhelming. I guess I'm gonna try and do as many as I can, but definitely not doing all of them. Jeez, how many are there? Okay, thank you, person, to help me there. But yeah, that was the first zone, which was Black Lake District. There's a lot of zones in this game. Each one with their own little quest line, story to it. Sometimes you can go into one zone, and then 20 to 30 levels later, into another zone. It's kind of linked. It's kind of like, oh, that's cool. It's like a bit of a storyline. So yeah, I've got 2 objectives. For the ranger, you get, I guess that's, this is objective every character gets here, which is about invoking. One of the most important things in the game. It gives you XP, little bonuses, and it's just really useful. So, this is a ranger quest, ranger specific quest. Classes do get class specific quests or race specific quests. That does happen in this game. But for this one, to actually carry on with the game now, I actually have to speak to this guy. Which I'm going to do, obviously, because it gives me the ability to wield melee, which is awesome. Why the game gives you paired blades at the start, even if you can't use them, it's beyond me, but I guess it's just for that extra overall damage. As you can see, use all of them, definitely big damage output these melee ability. So that's the RB button here. I can just switch to switch to swords, dance, I guess. Dual wield. And next one is which is the damage district. So what I'm going to do is, we're on 41 minutes in here, so we've hit level 10. Ooh, it's gone quite a long time. Hit level 10 actually. Not an hour, but it's quite a nice length for a video to be, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just
because I finally
race specific quest. I'm actually just going to do 2 more quests, which you can do at the exact same time.
Good luck out. For many, some of our
I'm also going to do a
Neverwinter
secret
guard.
one. Not many people know about. It's in here. It's very secret quest, and it's very quick. What you gotta do is deliver beer to people. So it's worth the 200 XP. Definitely. Literally just walking around. So quickly do that. They've got the return in. Ah, that's not good. Okay. Alright. Waiting for me to be able to use my mount. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do this one. I killed 25 orcs up in this place. The yellow kind of arc it basically indicates that this area is where kills you, they will kill us. Quest objective. Kills outside of it. Me personally find the melee a lot better, though you can totally make it a hybrid build, which is like bow and melee. So you can just do it now, just messing around. It's like, boom. That's probably the quickest way when leveling up at lower levels to actually just take out your targets and stuff like that. So, yeah. Damn, this guy's taking some damage, isn't he? He's a spell scar, that's why. I shouldn't even be killing this guy, really, but... Find a oh no, I have to. That's part of my quest. Find and slay a spell scar. Okay, well... Not sure why it didn't kill. Yeah. Curious. Yeah. Things happen, I guess. So I gotta save cards as well as killing 25 orcs. What's good is if a randomer comes in the area and just captures this guard while I'm fighting, rather than it being like, oh my god, just come along and steal my guard, trying to save, not capture. it actually just counts for me anyway. So if someone's fighting, I'll just usually free this captured guard. And it'll count for it. So I just think, you know what? I'll let him. Here's the space one. I don't know what happened with the other one. But the other one didn't count for some reason, for whatever reason. I don't really have to fight these now. We're going for it. Oof, taking a lot of damage. Okay, so we're going to bash here. A little bit of a snipe. Whoop. Slice, slice. Arrow. Just mixing it up really, just being a hybrid. There's no real good rotation at lower levels, it's literally just doing whatever is available. So if there's an ability that isn't on cooldown, just use it. Cooldown's very fast anyway, so at least when you level, you don't really have to worry about it. When you're in end game, you kind of focus on cooldown and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's the quest video. I don't want to kind of go too far into the tower here. So when we're in the tower district, and I don't want to go halfway through and cut off the video. And kind of confuse it. I think there's 2 quests, but we ain't really even started on the tower district yet. It's quite a bit to it. Definitely not one of the bigger zones. I'm quite sure, I guess, but there's still quite a few quests. So we'll turn these bad words in, except the quests for the next one.
I'd heard.
And then yeah, I'm gonna actually just call the video here. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have, if you've liked this Neverwinter video, I know it's not for everyone, but maybe just enjoyed watching it or it's helped you anyway, then leave a like. You know, it'd be pretty cool. That's going on YouTube, so want to subscribe to the channel? That'd be awesome. Gonna be uploading definitely a few more of these. Don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to 80, but definitely I want to get to at least 30, so I can show off the Paragon paths a bit more. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Tell me why. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Being your boy,